Hey everybody, welcome to a new series on JudgeLaurenLakeTV called Legacy. You know why? Because I'm doing it with you know who?
CJ!
Yes! I'm so excited. CJ, aka CJWoodsWorld, aka Hollywoods, my baby boy is doing this series with me. We called it Legacy because we're going to be talking about several different topics, and we're going to be tying it into why and what I am putting into this child through raising him, because he will be my living legacy just as I am my parents' living legacy. So speaking of living a limitless life, do you feel like I've always talked to you? Like, can you remember a time in your life where you first felt like my mom is really raising me to be a limitless child? Or do you feel like you're just starting to understand what being limitless is now that you're becoming a young adult, or you are a young adult?
I think I've had that like limitless factor all of my life, because you like maybe do so many things. Like when I was young, acting, athletics, also always tinkering with something. Either it was my Hot Wheels cars, or it was like a Lego set, or building a robot. Now that I'm older, I know like way more. It's like, dang, like, yeah, I'm really limitless. But
He really is. He's really limitless.
But when I was younger, I was like, I'm doing a lot of things that I know this is gonna pay off when I'm gonna get older.
I believe in keeping these kids busy, y'all. I know there's a new movement that says that we're over-scheduling kids.
It's better.
But there is a movement that says we overschedule kids. There's too much stuff after school. You shouldn't go to 2 activities after school. You should have more downtime to play. But I feel like you still had that.
I've always had so many activities.
I know, but did you have downtime? I feel like
I've
still
had
had downtime to play.
Sometimes. I've been a busy child my whole life.
Yeah,
but I feel like for me, it's better. Now, maybe it's not for other people, or like maybe not for everyone. But for me, the way I do better is I have to have a lot of things on the list. And that's a great thing that IMG did going to boarding school my first year, because it was so strict. That's why it was kind of like college.
Yeah.
Boarding, you had to get up at this certain time. It was lift, then you had practice, then you had school, then you had this. And it was just so many things in a row, which just kept my groove going while I was away from mom.
Yeah.
And dad.
He definitely likes to be busy, and he's a kid that you got to wear out.
Yes.
And look, every kid is different. CJ's a kid that needs strong academics. He needs to be challenged academically. He does better in everything when he's challenged academically. Athletics, everything. But I think you also need like downtime, but you still need structure.
Yes.
Like he just can't just be flailing around all day.
We don't do that here.
That's not gonna cut it. And he's gonna drive me crazy and everybody else crazy. So he has been busy since he was a child. I live by that old school saying that says an idle mind is a devil's workshop, okay? If you have too much idle time. And I did allow him, though, if there was something that he didn't really want to do, then you didn't do it. Like, I mean, you've tried pretty much all the sports. He's tried everything.
Every sport.
Tennis, you didn't really love.
Tennis, I didn't like tennis.
Basketball, you were kind of like, I mean, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's
good for conditioning, but it's just not my thing. I don't think, for me, it's not enough contact.
Here we go. Well, he likes lacrosse because there's contact.
Yes.
And then golf, there's no contact. Yay, that's what mommy likes.
But I like golf because it helps my mental game.
Yeah.
And then it helps me in other places. And it just keeps you disciplined in golf. You got to swing the same way. Now, different clubs, you swing different ways. But it's all about consistency in golf. If you can be consistent, you should be pretty good.
Look, golf is life, right?
It is.
Okay.
It is.
We were just talking about consistency the other day. We were talking about greatness, and we were talking about, everybody can be great once in a while, but can you be consistently
great?
And look, I'm working on that for myself. you're working on that in your own respect. Everybody has a part in their life that I'm sure they can improve as it relates to consistency. Well, I've enjoyed talking about this with you today.
Stay with me. Thank you, Mommy.
Yes, I think the Legacy series might continue even more. We have
For
so much
sure.
to talk about, but this has been so great. And I hope you will have more conversations with the young people in your life, your children, your nieces, your nephews, about what legacy means and how important it is to build it in real time, right? And to be intentional about it right now. The power of now, the power of building legacy now. And never forget, you're limitless.
Yes.
And so is your legacy.